everything here for a pound a bowl. Except for nanas, they're £1.50, but everything else is a pound a bowl. Pound a bowl, pound a bowl, just got here from Tokyo. If you want more fruit, I'll go to the boot, and everything else is a pound a bowl. Pound a bowl, everything here for a pound a bowl. Except for nanas, they're £1.50, but everything else is a pound a bowl. Pound a bowl, pound a bowl, just got here from Tokyo. If you want more fruit, I'll go to the boot, and everything else is a pound a bowl.
That was a song.
Oh, was that it?
I would take pills to that in Ibiza. 100%.
Hello, everyone. What the fuck? That was a tune.
What the fuck? Buzz out some Indian at start.
That is a big tune.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Lee?
I'm good, mate. You?
Yeah, all good.
Absolutely swell.
Anything happened?
Don't this week? No, honestly. Yeah, that's actually.
Oh, thank.
Today's a good day.
Why's that?
It's a good day. So about 3 weeks ago, my dad had a scan.
Yep.
And it come up with like a black mass on it, like, on his scan and stuff.
Oh God.
Which normally means cancer. So
yeah,
obviously I was a little bit nervous about that.
Mm-hmm. Turns out it was his wallet.
Yeah. It was not that big. No, yeah, so we was all a bit nervous about that. So I was like, oh, fuck me. Am I going to be one of those like 30-year-olds of a dead dad, right? And it's true. All these emotions run through your head, you think.
Oh, God, you can't say it as abrupt as that.
No, it's true. Like I'm just being honest, right? So
yeah, but I know, like one of those 30-year-olds.
No. It's like bad things happen, right?
Of course. And
I just didn't want to be as it's like your worst nightmare. And it's just like, am I going to be one of those people just like under 30 and their dad's passed away? Like that's just, no one wants to be in that situation. It's just, right?
No.
And so obviously once you heard the news, it was like, no, it becomes a possible reality.
Oh yeah, it could happen to any of us.
That's what I'm saying. So where obviously he had the big black mass, whether it is in the scan, so it was becoming, shit, this is quite close to a fucking reality.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had a camera earlier on, and they confirmed it isn't cancer.
What is it?
Well, I don't know yet, but they've done a test, so it's not cancer, which is the big one. So yeah.
Well, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Congratulations, Lee's dad.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd say to someone?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
it's relieving.
Yeah.
Because it's literally as quick as that. Once you have a scan that goes bad, it's literally, it could go downhill. Because my something to do with my girlfriend's family, she's just lost her dad, and all of a sudden, within 6 months, decline. Then he's in hospital bed, and then he's gone. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Which made it worse for me because I've watched her go through that.
Yeah, of course.
And there was a part of me who was thinking, crap, this might be a reality where I'm really young with no dad, and it would destroy me if that was the case. And hopefully it's not the reality now.
No.
So yeah, cheers to that. Fucking
cheers to that.
There's a lot, like, you don't realise how stressed you are over stuff like that. Because it was there and you're just like, I'm going to ignore it. You ignore it. And then once you find out, it's just like the weight.
Well, it's like one of those things as well. It's like it's completely out of your control.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's nothing, really, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like the richest people in the world die of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
man. Yeah. It's
and I don't know, I was thinking of this recently. I was just thinking, like, you always think it's never going to happen to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you yourself, like, even like, you probably don't ever think it's going to happen to, like, your dad, but, like, you yourself when you're 50, there's a chance, like, that one of us will get something, like, along the way.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So it's like, but you never feel like it's gonna be you.
No.
Like things like a brain tumor. This is very morbid, like to get onto. Like, so we'll just go over it quickly. But like things like brain tumor, like that's like you hear if someone's got that, you're like, oh fuck me, like that's it.
That's
Do you know what I
bad,
mean?
Yeah. 100%.
Like cancer, like even cancer, like I think like if someone says they got cancer, like I still in my head, like I'm not writing them off.
But you might as well write them off.
No.
But no, it's true. It's like if I know so many people that have lost their parents already at our age, and I'm one of the. So in my friendship circle, there's only about 3 of us that actually have our dad out of like sort of 9 of us.
Bloody hell.
And so a couple of them, their dads just didn't want to know. It's the typical, you sort of knock a bird up, you don't want to know.
All right, yeah.
So there's a couple of them like that, which is pretty sour on their behalf. Because I remember I was going into a pub and one of their dads was standing there, and their dad is fully aware that their son is they've got a son. And they looked at each other and they knew who each other was, and they ignored each other. Obviously, my friend was angry, like I've got to fucking leave, because he wanted to knock him out, because it's just that natural instinct of kind of, it's the rejection side of things, right, that eats you up. And then I've got a couple of other friends. I've got one other friend that his dad passed away when he was about 15. He had a heart attack, and that was it. He went to school. His dad dropped him off in the afternoon, heart attack, and that was it. And then in the evening, I'm afraid his dad's like passed away. So you think, fucking hell, like. So in one hand, I'm really lucky that my dad stayed. One hand, I'm not a teenager, and you get the phone call. And now I'm getting to 30. It's not fair to lose your dad before 30, and it's definitely not fair before 40. That's the reality of it, right?
Yeah.
Once you start losing your parents in their 70s, it's not so bad. It's a shame.
Still not old though.
No, it's not. But once they're in their 80s, it's no longer a shame, is it?
No, like you like there's a little bit of like, oh well, I mean they've had a pretty good.
You can take it.
Yeah.
You know. Like, and also I've got like older parents compared to some of my friends, and one of the other lads in my group, so there's 4 of us that actually have a dad. One of them did have cancer, and now he's on a remission. So he got lucky, touch wood, he's fine. Which is almost had a friend that lost his dad. Of course, I was thinking it could be my situation just about to happen. And then I got one other friend in the same group. His dad lives in Turkey. He's fine. He's healthy and he's fine. And then there's one other guy that his dad's 89 years old, and he suffers severe.
What, one of your mates?
Yeah. And
how old is he?
He's the same age as us. I think he might be younger than me. Yeah, 1 year younger than me.
89.
89. So he suffers severe anxiety because he's like a window cleaner, and he literally said to me before, like when we had a couple of beers, he's like, Lee, like I could go work every single day and be the guy that comes home and finds my dad dead, because it's just him and his dad at home. And I was like, that's tough. Like, I'm thankful that that's me either. Like in that situation. So, yeah, fuck, you know, like, it becomes a reality when these things happen. And anyway, so what the point is just respect your parents. Fucking just appreciate what you've got, and that's if you have any. Yeah. Well. Yeah, if you're young and you've got some, then fantastic. But yeah,
I don't really know what to say now.
I know.
It's a bit. I don't like to talk about things like this too much, to be honest.
But you don't realise how lucky you are until these things happen. Until you hear of these things happen.
But then it's very easy for people to say like, "Oh, make the most of it while you've got them." But like to actually live in that mindset, like it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and when people say like, "You got one life," like living. Yeah. Well, then in that case, like I wouldn't be going to work. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd be like just doing whatever I want when I want. But unfortunately, life don't work like that because you need to get money.
Yeah.
So it's like it's one of those things like you can't really. And I know you shouldn't take it for granted, but how hard is that? Like every day, like to have in your head, like I shouldn't take it for granted because my mum might die tomorrow. That's horrible to think like that.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. But like fucking, I think because now we're getting older, it's more natural that these situations are starting to happen. You know, like your parents are not going to be there forever, and we're getting to that age where I think where it gets easier is once you start hitting your 40s and 50s and 60s, especially 60s. It's not a shame anymore. Like your parents die, it's sad, but
no, that's too young. That's well too young.
No, when I'm in my 60s.
Oh, us. Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, my dad's only just lost his mum 2 years ago. He was 63, I think.
How old was she?
She was 84. So you think he's been on this planet for 63 years with a mother.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even half his age and I went for a scare like that.
Yeah.
And my dad's 65. So I won't be 50 with a dad. The chances are I probably won't be 40 with a dad.
Why?
So, because not many blokes get past 80, 85.
What?
Look, let's not just
Jeez.
pretend, right? Here's the thing, right? I think this is what I've started like to realise. Stop pretending that your parents are going to get to 90. Because
You
realistically,
don't know that.
they're
My
not.
granddad's
They're
turning
honestly
90
not.
soon.
Yeah, that's great. Fucking nice.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. You can't write them off.
I'm not writing them off. I'm just
Fucking hell.
I'm just being aware of the
Yeah, I know,
reality
but-
of the possibilities of it.
Look, I'd rather not think about it. Like, ever. Why? What's the point?
You are coming to the wrong fucking place.
Jeez, what
now.
is the point? What is the point in thinking about it?
No, it's not.
Like, you
No, it's
can't. You're never going to prepare yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, my dog was dying, like, slowly just going. When he died, you're never prepared. Do you know what I mean? And that's a dog.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just don't think that there's anything you can do. So there's no point even worrying about it.
No.
Just be healthy, people. As healthy as you can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
if you
yeah.
don't want to be healthy, don't be healthy. It's fucked.
Long story short, it was a good day. So yeah,
Yeah.
Good day. Fucking, it's
I'll be
relieving.
cheersing again.
Relieving, yeah. Fucking, have we already done that? Did we?
Lee, I think you might be losing the plot.
I don't even know it's fucking done it. Anyway, sheep.
Oh dear. Yeah, our background
Sheep.
sheep today,
Yeah.
people. When you walked out of the room, there was a couple of
Yeah.
sheep running around chasing each other.
You know, sheep live for 25 years.
Did they?
Yeah. No, there's the reason I say this, right? I actually literally found out not that long ago, right? But there was a sheep field I used to drive past when I was a kid, and it's the same sheep that's probably still alive in that field. You just see a sheep as a sheep.
Well,
right?
no.
If you drive past a
doubt
field
it.
and you see some sheep, the chances are it's the same sheep for 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, but I think that they're probably going to get killed.
No. So the sheep, I don't exactly know what sheep were in this field, but these were sheep that was getting shaven for wool.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't think they keep them like
I think they kill the men.
other day.
I think so. That's what you eat. And then they use the female to breed and to make wool. Because I remember being down the caravan, right? So I had a caravan site that's surrounded by a sheep field. And at the start of the season, about now, roughly about March, April, you had all these little lambs. It was cute. Right, so you used to go over there and you used to feed them milk and that. Right? You go,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
fucking, they're really cute. And they just sort of walk and they... Anyway, so they're really nice. And then all of a sudden one day,
Nice guys.
they're just gone. And we'll be like, where's the lamb? And then my mum was like, oh, they've probably gone to another field. It's till now I've grown up, I was like, fuck, it's lamb. It's lamb shank.
God, it's horrible.
It's the
isn't it?
babies that are getting killed.
Oh,
it's-
talking about like
It's not the mutton.
Did you watch that Seaspiracy?
I haven't watched it yet, no.
Oh, it's evil.
Is it?
Evil. Like, we're fucking ourselves over. They reckon by 2048, our oceans are going to be empty. Like, no fish. And then we'll be fucked. Because, like, like they say, like, plant trees, don't chop trees down
Yeah.
because they take in the carbon dioxide and give out oxygen.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can't remember the exact figures, but apparently whales do 80% more than them or something. Do you know what I mean? So there's something like whales eat something, then let out gases that go into the atmosphere and do the same thing that they say trees do.
Right.
But whales do it so much more.
Oh, I don't know. Right, okay.
That's what it says in the documentary, something like that. But it's like, and we're killing all these whales. Like the Japanese, like in this documentary, are painted as
Yeah.
evil.
Do you know what, I think that's the next... I think it's the next World War is with the Japanese. Because they are pissing everyone off. They are. Trust me, they are pissing everyone
Right,
off.
give me your reasons here.
So basically, right, here's what I heard,
Go on.
right? It makes sense.
Go on.
Right, so what the Japanese are doing, if we've got any Japanese listeners, I don't know what that means. It's like, oh, yeah. Is that racist?
That's
I'm not, is that racist?
It's not,
No,
but it is a little bit.
I didn't make an impression of a Chinese person. That's just the anime.
Well, no, Japanese for a start.
Japanese. No.
But also,
Right.
if a Japanese person said fish and chips, panda bowl,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't care.
I'd shake their hands and
Alright.
yeah.
Go
And
on.
so basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they're very, very patient. That's what they do. So they plan years advance. So what
The
they planned
Japanese.
in the 60s, they planned now already, right? So basically, yeah, no. Like,
No, you just done it back to front. Have they got a time machine?
no. That they plan.
What they planned in the 60s, they plan for now.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
like,
they
is happening now.
work up the economy
Yeah.
to where it's kind of now. So basically, what the Chinese or Japanese or what that part of the world, what they're trying to do, because they're trying to be the biggest economy in the world. They're going after America.
Yeah.
So what they've been doing is they've been getting people into the White House, into Parliament and things like that, into the White House and stuff like that.
Right.
And they have spies and stuff like that, right? Every country does. But what they've been doing, right,
Yeah.
is that if like America doesn't play ball with the Chinese, because
Yeah.
they are the biggest consumers of the Chinese products.
Yeah.
So they
Hang on,
want-
wait. You know
they-
we've switched from the Japanese to the Chinese now.
I think they're both doing the same thing, are they not? Because
Okay.
I think they hate each other, but
Okay.
they're playing the same game.
All right.
They're playing the same game. So, if the American government don't play ball with the Chinese,
Yeah.
they purposely make replicas of all the American products. That's why suddenly you get all these Nike fakes, right? All of a sudden
Yeah.
you get loads of fakes, then they all disappear. Right? It's because when the American play ball, they stop making the fakes
Yeah.
and they buy a lot of consumables from China and Japan and things like that. And then when they don't play ball, they bring in all the fakes.
As in a way, say like, fuck you, we don't need
For
you.
fuck you, and then they ship it around
Yeah.
the world, and it does ruin the economy. And and Joe Biden apparently has been paid off by the Japanese, and it's all rigged and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what are there any other reasons?
well, that's all I know, really.
Well, yeah, who told
But
you? Who told you that though?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
What?
So we were talking about how the Chinese and stuff are basically going to start a problem. You had
With America.
and Europe. It's a Chinese.
Okay.
What? Can we move on from this? Because I feel like there is some truth behind this, but I don't know enough
Okay.
to publicly speak up about it.
That ain't stopped you in the past.
Why do you keep doing that noise? I don't get the noise. I don't get the noise. I'm angry.
I saw a TikTok in the week.
What?
And it's just a girl talking to her boyfriend. But after, she kept on going, and he was getting the raving up.
You're such a peen.
So I thought I'd try it on you.
This is the immaturity that stops this podcast from growing.
Guys, listen, we've built an audience of retards. Okay? We can't start talking politics now. We're 68 episodes in.
All right.
We started off by talking about fucking our parents dying. Now
Yeah.
we're
We're talking about
now we're being casually racist.
killing lambs.
So I'm trying to bring it back to Lemon Squeeze's level.
This is the darkest episode we've ever done.
Oh, that was a dark start.
It was.
It was a dark start.
Now we're rhyming.
What was?
Dark
What did we rhyme? What did we rhyme? What do you mean with
I just
rhyming?
thought dark start rhyme, and then I realised it's nothing to do with each other. Wow. Yeah.
God, man.
What's the crack then?
I feel pissed.
What?
I think I'm the world's biggest lightweight, you know. I've had a little
It was
bit of a
literally one
corona
bit.
bin, literally. Oh, I don't know, but the weather's been lovely.
Yeah.
So you know, I've been in a good mood.
Oh, fuck it.
I don't know what we're talking about. Let me check my notes. Let me see what I've written down on my notes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got oh, okay. I got a little challenge. This might be shit, might be really shit, but we've got to try to make each other laugh. This is also from TikTok. We've got to try to make each other laugh, but only by making noises. Okay, so you make one noise, and see if you can make me laugh. Then it's my go, and then we keep going until one person loses.
All right.
All right. So do you want to go first?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
But just let you know, everyone, we're on YouTube.
Yep.
We don't mention that enough. We're on YouTube and stuff, so you head over there, you like and subscribe
YouTube
that shit.
and stuff.
YouTube and stuff.
And
All right.
Patreon. So get over there.
We'll start.
Go on.
I'll start, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That nearly got you, though.
Yeah, but I'm smiling. But this is what I'm saying. I don't feel like I'm going to laugh.
I don't know if there's any funny noises that people can make. I wasn't mentally prepared. I wasn't mentally prepared.
We'll give it another go. You go.
Okay.
No. No, it's my turn. You don't get another go. Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay. Who put the dog out there?
It's so random.
One more go. All right. Don't fuck this up. Do you want to go first or second?
Well, you go first then.
I'll go first this time,
Yeah.
Why?
It's the suspense.
I'm trying to think what to say. All right. Who put the plug? Who put the plug in my bum? Okay, you got it.
All right.
Right, my turn. No, your turn. Sorry.
That nearly got you though.
No. No. Right, okay, my one. Hagrid! Okay. This is what I'm saying. I feel like once you find your zen,
It's
go.
it wasn't even funny. It just made no sense.
What do you mean?
It makes no sense.
I was Harry Potter. What do you mean that makes no
Oh,
sense?
okay.
Okay, go.
What would make you laugh?
Mewtwo.
I'll try to revert psychology it.
No. I feel like it goes a bit stale after a while.
Yeah.
But
Well, anyway, we've got another 35 minutes of this.
right. One more go each. Okay. I got pistachio in my eyes.
What just happened? All right, we'll just do one more. We'll do one more.
Yeah. Go.
Yes, slam dunk that one.
You can't use props.
No, it's the noise of a sucking a dick there.
They just deep throated a bottle there,
Yeah.
people. If you didn't know.
Anyway, I kept the flask out the whole week.
Oh
Because
yeah.
we said last week was like, do you reckon this will keep it hot for an entire
right,
week?
just before you open it, I'm saying, people, there's no chance that this flask is still hot after a week.
I think it's lukewarm.
You think it's like a tea that's been left on the side for like 20 minutes?
Yeah, I reckon it's got some heat in there still, yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm
'Cause
going,
it'll
I'm
keep
going stone cold.
Boiling for 24 hours. You think, well, time you divide that by 7, it must be at least some heat in there.
I'm going stone cold. I reckon Steve Austin might come out. That's so stone cold.
Yeah, that couldn't be any colder. It couldn't be any colder if you tried. All right, fair enough. Flasks are not that good.
It's an ice box.
It's an ice box now. Yeah, it's got cold and stayed cold.
That couldn't be any colder.
Let me feel that.
You're actually, Lee, you are one of the most mental geezers I've ever met. To think that flask is going to keep it up.
I don't know. I just assumed that.
Oh god!
I was expecting to be pleasantly surprised.
Do you think that like you're a little bit mental?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, has anyone ever said that to you?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Well, like,
some people are like, Lee, you just say the weirdest stuff. Like quite a lot of people don't understand how I come up with the stuff I could come up with.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm that random, to be honest with you.
I feel like,
but I can see what people mean.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like I can imagine you being out with your mates, so then like they're all talking about one thing, and then you're thinking about that, but then you think about something that relates to that, and then you think about something that relates to the relating to that, and then you come out and say it.
Yeah,
but no one else has seen those bits in between, so everyone's like,
"What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's just changed the subject completely.
Yeah. I am a bit like that.
Oh, that is funny.
But it also works on the other hand, like where I'll come up with something, or we'll be talking about something, and I'll just see something in something that people will go, like they're quite impressed how I saw that.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about something, and then I'll come up with a business idea, and then they'll be like, "That's actually really good." Like, sort of thing. You think, how the fuck do you come up with that? But not always. Well, it's kind of hit and miss.
You don't hit every ball that they throw at you, do you? Mm. So yeah, there you go, people.
Yeah,
Lee is
mental.
That is
exactly. He's drunk.
Oh, I feel drunk. I feel.
He's
drunk.
serious.
I swear to God, the boys I'm working with. I went to college with.
Yeah.
Well, one of them I went to college with. One of them is a younger brother. But like every Friday we've been we come out once. It was a hot Friday. I'm not a big drinker at all anyway, but we go and grab a beer from the shop and we have a little chat. Like a nice little way to end the week.
Yeah.
After this beer, I'll go into my house and I'm ready for a fight for a fight with whoever talks to me bad or a party.
Yeah.
Like straight away. It's mental.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that's. I don't know what it is.
It might be because it's been locked down for a year. You're not used to going out.
True.
So it kind of hits you more.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like beer does me as well.
Beer makes me depressed.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's weird how certain alcohols can make you act a certain way.
Because what I feel like with beer, I'll have beer, then I can't feel my face.
Oh,
but
right.
I'm like, I know I'm fucked, but my body feels fucked. Like, you know when you just go like that? Yeah, like, I'm fucked, but I'm not even jolly. I'm just fucked. That's basically that's beer for me.
Yeah.
Where with vodka makes me like, whey. I'm very sharp. Like, yeah.
Does anything make you angry?
Just my girlfriend. When I come home, I'm drunk. Comes in, it's like, what time you called this? It was like 11. It's not that bad. I said you'd be home at 10. Well, misjudged it. Fucking, who cares? Right?
Has she ever had a proper go at you?
Mate, we fight a lot when I've had a drink.
Yeah.
But then again, I think I've grown to realise it's not actually me all the time. So there was a time I was thinking, I'm not that bad. Like, I'm in a good mood all day. Then I come home and end up in a fight, like with my girlfriend. I was like, how the fuck does this happen? Yeah. And then I realised I think she's just one of those girls that takes everything so quite literal. If I say be, I'm roughly 10, and then you go, I'm not playing stay out all day, and then you realise that everyone you're with is just great company. You think, this is fantastic. I'm staying out. I'm not fucking leaving. And then you come back, but then it depends on the girl. Some people that I've been with just don't give a fuck. Like, if I say I'm going out, I'll come home when I want. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. As I say, like, I'm in a relationship to be with somebody, not to be fucking ruled by somebody. And I think sometimes when you have a drink and they come home and they say one comment, that's it, war, I'm ready.
Yeah.
We saying. Like, it's like, I get angry. So when she goes out, I'm the opposite. I don't give a fuck what she does. When I go out, she gives a fuck. But she pretends she don't give a fuck. She gives me the contract that I fucking wrote in the text. It's like, Jesus, it's not contract. I just roughly predicted.
Leave it and calm down.
I couldn't predict that a midget was going to punch me. A dwarf. Sorry. I can't even bother cutting that. It's not worth the editing. But I can't predict what happens on a night out.
I know exactly what you mean.
A dwarf. Sorry.
It's not. I don't know. Like you say, like there's some girls, or I mean, it can be either one of the partners. Like boys can be just as bad as girls as well. But obviously we're two boys, so we're talking in our way. But like, I wouldn't want a girlfriend that doesn't care at all. That wouldn't. I don't know.
There's a difference of caring too much.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you mean by not caring at all?
Well, like a girl that just says like go out, and that's it. No interest when you're home. Like you can come in at 4 a.m, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I think where it changes, if you're somebody that goes out every weekend and your girlfriend starts giving a fuck, that's fine.
Yeah,
but I don't.
I know, but still,
so when
4 o'clock in the morning,
when you don't go out very often, and then the one time you go out, you get grief. You go, come on, like.
I know what you mean.
I think when you do it a lot and your girlfriend gives you grief, it's probably you. If you're not going out very much and you're having these routes, it's probably not you. You're blowing steam off with the lads. Just leave it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean. Like, yeah. I mean, luckily my girlfriend's not too bad. Like, but when she goes out, I would be texting her, not texting her like all the time. I would be like, or I'd ask her, say 6, what time are you coming home? And then she said like, not sure. We'll be here till at least 10, blah, blah, blah. And I won't say anything until like 9:30. And then I might be like, are you still coming home at 10? And she'd be like, oh no, I'm staying out till 11. Don't say anything. Like it's not, there's nothing back saying like, oh my God, like you said this. Do you know what I mean? I'm just thinking like, if I'm not out, I'm just thinking like, what time am I going to have to get her? Do you know what I mean? And you should keep regular updates as well.
Yeah, see, that's where, is the thing is like, I don't mind giving them a lift. I just don't want to, here's the thing. It's like, if you're an older woman and you're going out, you can also, like, here's the thing. So I've been in a position before where she's like, oh, you never pick me up. I said, well, I used to. But then every time you said 10, you wanted me picked up 1. And I can't go to bed knowing I've got to do something. That's my problem. I can't relax. You're the same. You can't just sit down and watch a film, but you know you've got to be somewhere. So I'd rather, to be honest, I think it's because we live not that far away from the pub, to be honest. But when she was going out, it was a matter of what time you coming home, because she would get in an Uber. I was okay of dropping her, like coming to pick her up. But now we have a baby. That's not the case. That's not happening. There's no more. I'm going to pick you up with a baby at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's ag.
It's not. But the way I see it is just, I don't know. I don't get worried. I don't get worried. Like I think it might. To be honest, it might be circumstance. Like when you don't live where your girlfriend has grown up, you don't know the pubs or you don't know the bars. Like it's a bar. I think when it's a pub that's not far away from your house and you know majority of people that go there. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm probably more relaxed about it.
Yeah, I mean, my girlfriend goes out in London. If she ever goes out, because it's with her uni mates, it'd be like central London. And I just say like, I think the only thing I ever say is don't get too drunk, because I just think like if you get into a cab, like black cab, Uber, whatever, or on a train, and you're too drunk, like a small girl, anything could happen. Yeah. Well, I mean, like even one of us, probably less likely, but I mean, there's a lot of men that like get raped and whatever.
I think it's probably a good idea to have a tracker on each other in a long-term relationship now. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think it's more healthier now. Like,
definitely. I know on Uber now, because whenever Rosie gets in an Uber, she sends me like you can follow their Uber. Yeah. So I'll just like open it on my phone and it tells me where they are. So if they went a different way, then I could.
Yeah, because I think we've gone through different stages in our relationship where like I was She went from quite loving to quite more distant. I think that's what happens when she just gets in a long-term relationship. But if I go out with her friends, I'll make sure I text her because I've been in trouble not for texting. So now I'll make sure I don't get in trouble. So I will text. But when she goes out, she won't text anymore. So then when I go, well, you're right, then it'll take an hour and a half for her to reply. At that point, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to bed. Like, you get an Uber back. I can't fucking bother with this. But if it was the other way round, if I don't text, and she's worried, but then she won't text me, but then I make sure I text. Because it sounds bad, yeah, but once I get in a relationship, I try to avoid problems. I'm someone that doesn't want confrontation.
Yeah.
So I don't want the shit of, you didn't text me, right? So I intend to make sure I avoid problems. It's not like just me just being a dick. It's just, I know it bugs her not to text, so I text.
So you do it, yeah.
Yeah, but then if she does the opposite, the rule doesn't apply. It's like it doesn't matter. So I think that's why. So when I go out with my friends and I make sure I try to avoid the shit, and then when I come home, then she gives me the grief. That's when I intend to fucking explode. I think, what the fuck is? And I go nuts because I think, what the fuck? Like, but then if she does it, it doesn't matter. And her way of arguing is, well, you do that. So no, it's not the point. Like, it's not the point. That's not.
Lead by example.
Example.
No, I'm saying that's what you're saying. Lead by example.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what you believe you should be doing, you should do it.
Yeah.
Nothing should be done in retaliation. Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, he doesn't text me, so I'm not going to text him.
That's her way of arguing.
Yeah.
So if I've done something wrong in the past, that gets brought up. It's like, well, yeah, but you've done that. It's like, who gives a fuck?
I think that's a very normal. This is a very normal thing. Though. I'm not like, let's not pretend like that your girlfriend.
I don't know. I don't know if this is normal or not, but because I've always been in sort of long-term relationships, so I've been in a handful of relationships, but I'm not like I'm not someone that sleeps about. That's not who I've been. That's not who I am.
Yeah.
The girls I've been with, every girl I've been with has different flaws, right? Yeah, only men. But there's things of every girl you are. Same thing with yourself, right? And it's the same thing with your girlfriend's partners, right? She's gonna be thinking the same thing. But there's things of every partner that everyone's had that you can bear, and there's things you fucking hate, right?
What? So you confused me there. What?
So, for example, with everyone you've been with, there's a reason why you're not with exes because there are things that you can't.
I've never had a girlfriend before Rosie.
You'd never had a girlfriend before,
I was single, ready to mingle.
Manhole right there.
Oh, yeah.
He was a slut where we live.
No. I had a good time.
Yeah.
But I'm a good boy now.
I can't imagine you've been that bad.
I'm not a Labrador.
I can't imagine you've been like a slut, basically.
Don't know. Not like horrible. Like, you hear about boys that were like just like, you hear about things that are done to people, and it's just like, I don't know, it makes you cringe. There was definitely things that I'd done, like when I look back on it, I think, oh, that was out of order. Not like deliberately being horrible.
No, it's it.
But I always made it very clear I didn't want a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So therefore, like, any girls that I spoke to, like they've chosen to ignore that at some point.
Yeah.
Because I would always say it. Like, I'd always say it. At some point it would be made clear. But I don't know.
No, that's it.
But yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes, but it's not intentional.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's like what I said the other week, like about like all these people like releasing that Krista Leah's messages, like how he was talking to girls.
Yeah.
Like, I know full well that I was like saying some horrible shit. Not like horrible as in like being mean, but like just stuff like cringe.
Yeah.
But like, you do. Like, you're young, and you do.
Yeah.
Or like, do you know what I mean? You can change in like over a year. You can completely change your
to be honest,
personality.
like, when you're young, like you don't really know what's wrong or right. Like, everything's error.
Yeah,
and that's what I begin to learn. Like, my daughter's gonna come home and some bloke's gonna hurt her, right? And I know other people that have got sort of girls, and they're like, fucking, I'll shoot them, whatever. Like, I'll kill them, right? No, because I'm not a bad guy to girls, but I've done some stupid fucking things.
Yeah.
But at the time, it didn't seem that bad. It's only until you get old and you go, oh, there's a bit of a dick there.
Yeah.
But it was not to. You actually become more of a prick by being nicer. That's basically where I'm going with it. So if you're like a nice guy, you're probably being a bigger prick than the pricks, because the pricks are just pricks up front. Where the nice guy doesn't want to be a prick, ends up being a prick for not being a prick. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
I've done that before.
I don't think you're worse. I think because your intentions are good.
Yeah, no, he's worse, but it's the right type of worse though. That's the thing, because those guys are not pricks. They didn't want to hurt you, so they avoided hurting you. That then you grew stronger on them, for them to be in a bigger situation. Does that make sense? So like, imagine you're two guys. One wants to fuck you, and that's it. I want to fuck you. That's what I want to do. Bang, you prick. Right?
The other one,
that
like,
guy's a prick.
Yeah.
He was up front about it. Prick. He's basically is the word, right? But the other guy
We got it.
wanted to get to know you. I realised he didn't particularly like it as much as he should do.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to let you down so bad.
Yeah.
Therefore, he led you on longer.
Yes.
Then you grow attached, and then he hurt you, and then he fucking broke your heart. He's the nicer guy, but to you, he's the bigger prick because he
Yeah.
led you on.
Yeah.
But yet, he's actually the nicer guy.
Yeah. That's what I would say.
That was
my
my
situation was.
That was my problem as
Like,
well.
you don't want
Yeah.
to be horrible.
Yeah.
Then I think, like, I know that what you're saying 100%. Like, that's worse.
Yeah.
In the overall like thing. But I mean, you'd like to think the other person as well, when they mature, like, you'd like to think that they think like, oh, like, he was just trying to be too nice.
Yeah.
You'd like to think that they think
But,
that. But
it's a young girl. They don't know any different. That's what I'm saying. So where my friends are like, oh, bloke hurts my daughter. Thing is, I go, I've hurt girls, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I was an arsehole, but I was an arsehole. But I didn't mean to be an arsehole. And she'll probably understand it when she gets older. She'll probably understand it, because I've been in positions before where it's like, this girl, she's attractive, whatever. She's nice in certain ways, but then suddenly her ethics don't match yours, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. And it's not that you're an arsehole. It's just, if someone's ethics don't meet your ethics, there's fuck all you can do about it. You can't exactly change a girl to think the way they think.
no, you shouldn't do
But
that.
the attraction's there, and she's a nice girl, but just you're going to be warring against what you want out of life with someone.
Yeah.
It's just fucking wrong. And then you've got too far in. Then what do you do? It's just fucking, that's relationships for you.
Yeah.
Like, if we got it right, you'd be with the first girl you fucking ever met. But that's not the case. Like,
I know.
it's not the case.
I know. But like, going back to like you saying your daughter's gonna come home like obviously like having her heart broken, whatever, at some point in her life, probably. But I feel like all you can do really as a dad, and like what you said, like some dads are like, oh, I'd knock the boy out,
Yeah.
and I'd go like do
Yeah.
blah, blah. That ain't gonna do anything.
Any answer? I can't knock some
No.
geezer out, get put in prison, then what?
Yeah.
What, just because I knocked out some
then your
fucking
daughter ain't got a dad.
17-year-old? Like, what's the fucking point?
I think the best thing
Yeah.
you can do, like, and I think this correlates with like girls that sleep about for the wrong reasons. I think that if you're not shown a certain amount of love and respect,
Yeah.
like as a child, like if you show your kid a lot of love, like if you shower them in love, teach them, like, even if like they're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like my mum and dad were like have been like, as far as I know, like the best mum and dad in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've obviously done like things in life where like I shouldn't have done. But like your morals are always there.
Yeah.
So as long as you teach them the right morals, and like, because I've
It's
definitely
okay to make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's okay to make mistakes.
And I've definitely met girls that like sleep around because they feel like that's how they get attention from a man.
Yeah.
And I feel like more often than not,
They-
these girls tend to grow up without a father figure, or maybe their dad wasn't in that way to them.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know. But the way I see it is like, I know girls that come from a wealthy family. Ain't wrong with them.
Yeah.
And they sleep about.
Yeah, but the wealthy doesn't mean anything. 'Cause
No,
the dad
but-
might have shown.
No,
shown
I
them the
mean, they
love.
come from good families. What I mean is like, they had everything. You think,
Yeah.
there's no reason for this girl to be objective. But the truth is, some girls love sex more than other girls. There's
Yeah,
some
but-
girls that don't
yeah,
care.
but
Some
that's
girls that love
fair.
sex, right?
Yeah.
So their sex drives mad.
Yeah, but
And
that's not sleeping about for the wrong reasons. That's
Right.
sleeping about because you love sex. Then do it.
Right.
Like, do it as much
Right,
as you want. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like, if you're sleeping
Yeah.
about because you want to sleep about,
Yeah.
and you love sex, do it. Like, and if someone calls you a slut, who gives a fuck? Like, you're doing what you love.
Some girls will sleep around as they think that's their charm. That's what gets the guy.
Yes,
It's not right.
but that's how they feel they can get attention from a man, and that's the wrong reasons to do it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Like, from experience, like, I have got mates that are assholes, right? Girls love assholes. Most girls are attractive to the asshole, right? But the asshole is just a temporary thing. A majority of assholes, when they're younger, intend to not go that far in life. Like the situation from school, right? But the guy that likes you, he won't approach you because he's not what he does. But girls like the guys that approach you because that's what they'll approach you in one bar, right? And they'll approach another girl in another bar and another bar and another bar. That's what they're good at.
Yeah.
Right? But the guys that are right for you, not in all cases, what I'm saying, he's not the guy that's going to approach you in a bar. It doesn't mean he's not competent. That's not his goal. His goal isn't to go out and pull you. That ain't going to happen.
No.
How many times have you gone out and pulled a girl and end up in a relationship with them?
Yeah,
That's not what happens. But girls like...
Well, people do that.
Oh, yeah. But to be honest with you, you got to build a relationship up with somebody before you like somebody. I don't care what people say. It's not love at first sight. Like, it's very rare. Let's be honest with you.
No, I feel like love at first sight is more like...
It's more of a...
You look at them and you fancy the shit out of them.
An infatuation is what they say. And then you work on that relationship and then you build up to that. Yeah.
Like, you can fancy someone just by looking at them. Yeah. And then you get lucky if you go and speak to them at some point and they turn out to be like the person that you really want them to be like. And then I feel like that's what they say is love at first sight. But like, if you never see them again, it wouldn't be like you're longing for the rest of your life to find this person.
Yeah.
You'd forget.
That's it. And like, when we're young, we all make mistakes. I don't care who you are, you're making a mistake. And there's everyone has a lot of mistakes in their head. You go, I could have changed. That doesn't mean you regret those mistakes. But like, I've known girls that are really not, like, as just mates, by the way, it's not like people involved with, but I know girls that are really nice girls, but they just seem to fuck everything up. They have one really nice guy that really likes them, but then they fuck it up for the drug dealer. Then eventually, the drug dealer thing doesn't work out. Then they go back for the nice guy, but the nice guy has moved on, and now they're heartbroken, and then they're in tears. You think, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Like, always do this. Well, then you don't fucking deserve a good guy. Like, you need to... I think when you're young, it's so easy to get roped into the cool guy. But the cool guy doesn't stay cool forever. You know that.
Yeah.
And fucking love's hard. That's why we never smash it first time. Not many people get it right.
But there's not like... you can't hate on someone because they're confident in a bar. Like, because... or like the girl for going for that person. Because,
I didn't hate on them.
No. But I'm just saying, like, in general. But like, because that's like something that people find attractive.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it just turns out that dickhead had confidence.
Yeah.
And same as like power. That's attractive.
Oh, mate, I've really got to piss. Just keep talking to me. I'll piss outside.
All right.
Just keep speaking. Stop talking about YouTube.
About what?
About YouTube or something.
Yeah, people, if you don't know, we are on YouTube. The video format is probably the better way to watch it, but personally, I listen to podcasts myself, okay? I listen to podcasts myself. But next week is episode 69, and we are back at Launchpod Studios, all right? So we're going to need some input from you lot. So if you want to get some alien advice in, we want to make this a good episode, all right? So alien advice, just get over to the Instagram, which is at Lemon Squeezers Pod. All right, you can send us a message of send us a voice note of like whatever situation you need advice on. Get over there. If you want extra episodes a week, all right, get over to the Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/Lemon Squeezers. We do an episode every single Wednesday, and we do want your money, basically. All right, because it helps us to grow the podcast. All right, obviously, if we ain't making money, not a lot's going to change because we've both got stuff to pay out for ourselves. All right?
It's a long-term project.
And just think, it's only £3 or £4 from you, but imagine 1,000 of you do it.
Yeah.
All right, 1,000 of you do it, then we can grow this. It's not getting spent on a pair of Louboutins or D&G t-shirt, all right, it's getting spent on the studio. It's getting spent on podcast stuff.
To save the whole yearly allowance for one bottle of rare wine.
I imagine.
Someone
Someone would do it.
Look, all fairness, I think we've come quite far here. But yeah, back to relationships. What I was saying is, I'm not hating on the. What is that noise? Is it that?
That's my coffee cup. Hello? Somebody in there? Oh.
Oh, mate, how funny was it? In the Discord, we have a Discord, by the way. Lemon Squeeze. It's in the link in the bio and stuff. Where the fuck it is? When Ashley started mentioning, I think it was girlfriends, and then I sent a picture of his mum naked. Was that?
Let's clear that up. Ashley, many episodes ago, right? If you go back into our things,
He was not expecting that.
It's probably no, I would. It's probably like episode 13 or something, rating a listener's mum, because one of our dear listeners, all right, Big Bad Ashley. If you're a fan of the podcast, you know who Ashley is. He sent in a picture of his mum before for us to rate her, and she's a good-looking woman.
She's quite good for her age, yeah, 100%.
I can't see past the fact that she looks like Ashley, right? So I'm not going to say yeah, she's fit, because I can see Ashley in a wig. All right, but if I see her in the street before knowing Ashley, I would have said she's an attractive woman. But yeah, Ashley started trying to banter, so Lee stuck her head on a naked woman's body, the woman has got a cracking body. Whoever you photoshopped.
All I typed in was fucking nude body as one of the first ones that literally.
Oh, it's a very nice body.
That yeah, she's fucking. I can see her with a body like that though. That's the thing.
I don't know. As tight as that.
Oh, I don't know.
I meant her body, nothing else there, people, when I said that.
Yeah. Actually, come out of it. He's fucking massive headed. He's a big headed fella.
He's a fucking meathead.
He's to wind his fucking.
Wind his neck in, mate.
Wind his neck in, mate.
Wind your neck in, Ashley.
Yeah.
But yeah, go over to the Patreon, people, if you want to keep up to date. You know, we have little conversations on there. Usually it's just people slagging each other off. But yeah, it's quite enjoyable, So if you want to get over there, get to the link in the description. Okay, what have they put in the chat actually? Because they did say
that's what I was thinking
to talk about.
What are the top 3 things to do now you're out of lockdown?
Now you're out of lockdown. Well, we ain't out yet, are we?
Level 4.
Out of level 4.
We're out of lockdown. What am I going to do?
I can't wait. I just can't wait to go to cinema.
Really?
For literally, I love the cinema. Me and Rosie love the cinema, and I cannot wait to go.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've not really been bringing out films.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? Yeah, it's true. Because obviously, because of everything not being allowed, sort of by law or whatever, all film productions have stopped. Everything.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Netflix. I'm at the point where I'm going to cancel it. Because I'm literally paying £10 a month to literally watch the same episode of Friends every day. Just to... Literally, same fucking thing. Yeah, a nice good film.
You what?
Yeah, I'm sort of looking for a nice good film.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said, yeah, good film. I thought,
what a nice good film.
What film? Yeah, I can't wait for that. What else is there?
I don't actually care about going back to a pub, not gonna lie. But I do fancy like a cocktail of some sort. Going for going for a few cocktails, a slug or something one afternoon. You think, this is nice. But
I'm looking forward to like a restaurant, like a nice little bar before or something.
That's it.
Especially
like with your friends and like as couples as well.
Yeah.
Like just going out for you catch up with the friends and the girlfriends there and stuff. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like,
same.
Stuff.
Same. What else is there?
To be honest, it's become normal to do nothing. That's the crazy thing. It's crazy. I was like, what the fuck did I do before? Because the thing is, I don't even play my PlayStation now.
Yeah,
I don't play my PlayStation. I don't have a social life. I'm literally working 18 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, and I was thinking this the other day, I literally have probably a weekend off a month. That's it. So every time I literally go missing, that's when I'm burnt out and I can't fucking handle anything. But I don't know. I might get some fireworks and have some people over. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I might do that.
Yeah, early firework night, throwing it back. Yeah, I like it.
I like a firework display.
I do like a firework display.
There's something fucking magical about it. Waste of money, but I love it.
Yeah, a lot of good things are a waste of money.
How to catch fire to 70 quid. A firework. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Literally
your idea
it.
just exploding money in the air.
Like once, yeah. We went. It was like firework night, and it was me and my friend. It was like, let's go get some fireworks. It was like, all right. I'll tell you what. So in my head, I was thinking, we'll just spend like 20 quid each. And we'll get some fireworks.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a big rocket. This is when I was like 19 or something like that. There's a massive rocket, and my friend looked at it and was like, oh my god, it's 500 quid.
Yeah.
And we just looked at it and was like, by the way, we earn this a week. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, shall we just go half on this rocket? Like £250 each. And at that time, I was earning like £250 a week. I was like, yes. It was crap. So
Long story short.
that put me off spending too much on fireworks.
Yeah.
So now I just go into Tesco and just buy the regular stuff.
Well, I think like Roman candles and things like that are probably the best ones anyway.
Yeah.
Those massive ones, and it's like they just go on forever with little shit things.
Yeah.
It's like, oh mate, unless you're gonna pay the big boy money.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I've got loads to look forward to though, because especially now I have a baby and stuff. That she's actually old enough to actually aware of what's going on sort of around her. So
it's mental. Like she's grown up.
We've not had a family day out yet. It's been lockdown. We haven't had a family day out. We haven't just gone to a restaurant. We haven't gone gone for a walk in London yet. We haven't had a family day out.
That is mental.
It's kind of sad. Like we haven't had a family day out yet. But I suppose it wouldn't have really mattered because she wouldn't have been aware.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, there you go, people. What time are we on, Lee? 96.
I was back to front. 56 minutes.
56. All right, well, should we wrap it up there?
Yeah, bye.
People, if you haven't already, get over to the Instagram, which is at Lemon Squeezers Pod. If you want to check us out and in more detail, go over to the website. It's www.lemonsqueezers.co.uk. Like I said, we are recording episode 69 next week at Launchpod Studios. James has kindly invited us back. So we want to make it a good one. So if you have any suggestions, any topic suggestions or challenge suggestions, let us know. And we will hopefully do them. Any alien advice segments that you want to send in, listener questions, the place is at Lemon Squeezers Pod. Join the Discord. And the Patreon. If you want extra episodes, remember, it's like literally £3 or £4 a month. That's nothing, people. A month. Do you know what I mean? But if you all do it, then it makes a massive difference to the podcast. And even if you don't want extra episodes.
Thing. Once there's more of you, we want to put the price, we want to put it back. But the problem is we need to get to a certain revenue to make this a business. So the more we have, the more we want to push it back, which is the ideal thing. So we don't want to be charging £2.50 a month. We want to try to be like 99p, but we need to grow and
we couldn't physically do that because the amount the fees that Patreon take.
Oh, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, help us build a community and be a part of it. Join the Discord. Everyone on there just absolutely rinses each other. It's really funny, actually. It's really funny. You can't get this with Impulsive.
No,
an Impulsive number 2 podcast in the world. So we're number 1, obviously.
Right, laters, people.